And a good Friday night, everybody, in the AA Texas League. Tonight is the second game of our 4-game series between the visiting Amarillo Sod Poodles, the AA affiliate of the San Diego Padres, and your AA affiliate for your Oakland Athletics, your Midland Rockhounds. Tomorrow night we continue our 4-game set in Game 3. Sunday afternoon we will wrap up this 4-game homestand. And the Rockhounds once again on the road for 7 as we take on the Corpus Christi Hooks, Amarillo Sod Poodles. We will be back home We'll be back home after that 7-game away series. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball and download that in any smartphone. Well, we are our first day of May as we get you set for another edition of baseball here on Minor League Baseball Network. Well, it's a rainy evening as we get you set, and don't worry because fans got their umbrellas. They can still watch baseball. And here are your lineups for tonight's game. And here's your lineups for your Midland Rockhounds. And that's your lineups for tonight's game. And we get you set for the second of 4 between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. And let's play ball.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of Minor League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Matt Milburn gets the ball for the away side in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a great mix of fastballs. He has a 4-seamer that's straight that he'll ride up in the zone, and then he has the cutter, which breaks away. 2 pitches that look the same, that have different angles and different breaks. And if he has a good cutter this afternoon, that makes his 4-seam fastball up in the zone that much better.
Coming to the plate now, C.J. Abrams. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Flipped out the other way towards short. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
So coming to the plate, Ivan Castillo. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Pulled toward right center field. McDonald has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control. And that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach. Not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
One out and a runner on second base. Pulled toward right center field. Calabwig is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Taylor Colway. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Comes set, the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 78 is tasked with pitching in front of the home crowd in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
McDonald.
First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Second.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team's starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Batting
Off the
third,
bat, that had soft
third
base
baseman,
hit written all over it, but a nice snap
Andrew.
fielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Striding into the box, Nate Mondu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
1-2, here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Settling in now, Hudson Potts.
Leading
He'll
it
start
off,
things out in the top
third
half of the
baseman,
second.
Hudson Potts.
Now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Gorman moving to his left. One down.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the shortstop is and always will be the captain of the infield.
Colin Moore comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Now here's the pitch. High and deep field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard, but foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Well,
Batting
we've mentioned
seven,
the conditions
the
aren't
designated hitter,
ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stepping in, Rudy Herron. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
No doubt if that one's fair or foul, everyone in the stadium could hear that loud doink, and that's music to a hitter's ears because that's a homer.
Into the box,
Batting eighth,
Kyle Overstreet.
the first baseman, number 3.
As he will take
Kyle
strike one on the fastball here. No
Overstreet.
balls and a strike. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
0-2 count and the pitch. Liner toward right center. That gets down and the inning continues. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he is out at second. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Amarillo out in front, 1-0.
Leading off for
Stepping
the
in now,
Rockhounds,
Lázaro
the left
Armenteros.
fielder,
And on the
Lázaro
first pitch, he grounds foul.
Armenteros.
The windup and the 0-1. outside for a ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting fifth.
Stepping up now,
The
Jonah
first
Bride.
baseman, Jonah Bride.
First delivery to him on the way. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to
Batting
begin the
fifth.
start. That's already
catcher,
3 Ks for him
Josh
in the first 5 hitters. It'd be
Gorman.
awesome to see him keep up this pace.
At the plate, John Gorman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This is on the ground over to first. Right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Sod Poodles lead it 1-0. Into the box, Luis Campusano, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd.
Luis
top of the order to follow.
Campusano.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball inside.
MLB at Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for your phone or tablet, MLB at Bat provides live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. Visit MLB.com for details.
Now the 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Armenteros is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, C.J. Abrams. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Bases are empty, one man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. McDonald is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ivan Castillo.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ivan Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2 is a fastball taken high for a ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2. You work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. McDonald is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Buddy Reed, 7, 8, and 9
Leading
to
off
start
for
the
the
home third.
Rockhounds,
Not much
the
going on
designated hitter,
offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting 8th, the shortstop.
In now, Robert Poisson.
Poisson.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Here it comes. Tries to dump this one out to left. And one gone.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Vimael Machine.
So striding forward now, Vimael Machine. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. One out, nobody on. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they
The
were
right
afraid
fielder,
of in this
number
at-bat.
6.
The count moved to 3-2,
Mickey
and they didn't even challenge him there.
McDonald.
I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
So digging in now, Mickey McDonald. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
2-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that
Now
strikeout?
batting,
He fell
the
behind
center
2-0
fielder,
to start the at-bat.
Chase
That's a pretty bad place to be.
Galloway.
But then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit in the air to right field. Colway is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. We played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Tirso Ornelas.
Leading off,
He'll start things
the
out
center
here in a
fielder,
tie ball game.
Tirso Ornelas.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Coming to the plate now, Taylor Colway. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's in there for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
Bases are empty, one man out. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hudson Potts.
Now batting, Hudson Potts, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
2 out, nobody on.
Nope,
Ball
that's a
1.
ball.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Colin Moore. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Nate Mondu. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Popped him up. Overstreet in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lazaro Armenteros.
Stepping up to the plate, Lazaro Armenteros. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but No one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
1 out, nobody on. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Now at the plate, Jonah Bride. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Abrams has got it, and the side is retired. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rudy Barone. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Armenteros arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Digging in now, Kyle Overstreet. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
This is skied into short left center. Armenteros comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Luis Campusano.
In now, Luis Campusano. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Gorman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher.
Now
guy
batting,
swinging first
the
pitch.
designated hitter.
One of the things you want to do, Debo, is you have to try to get ahead of the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
When a guy homers off you early in the game,
The batter,
last thing you
number
want to
3,
do is challenge him and maybe
shortstop,
have him do it
Robert
again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Digging in, Robert Poisson hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
A ball and no strikes. Gorman on second. Reed at first with no outs. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, Vimael Machi.
So striding in, Vimael Machi. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through. A base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded
The right
with
fielder,
one away.
number 6.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of
McDonald.
giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate now, Mickey McDonald. He swings and grounds it to short. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. So the lineup flips over, and digging
Leading
in,
off,
C.J.
the
Abrams.
shortstop,
They'll try and get things
C.J.
started as we begin inning number
Abrams.
6. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression
Now
to get
batting,
himself a knock to
the
the
second
right
baseman,
side.
Ivan Castillo.
To the plate now, Ivan Castillo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they have taken the lead. It's 3-1.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now batting,
At the plate,
the center
Tirso
fielder,
Ornelas.
Tirso
As he'll pick on the first pitch and
Ornelas.
line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to
now
mix it up
batting,
a little bit
right
more because they
fielder,
are on his stuff.
Taylor Colway.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. James Nail takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Rockhounds, number 24, James Nail.
Stepping in now, Taylor Colway, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Digging in once again, Hudson Potts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Right side. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Amarillo out in front, 3-1. Now to the plate, Chase Calabwig.
Leading
He's
off
0
for
for
the
2 in the
Rockhounds,
ballgame so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Digging in, Nate Mondu. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk.
Lazaro.
Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So stepping in, Lazaro Armenteros. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Colin
off,
Moore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Colin Moore.
A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1.
0-2.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Rudy
Barone will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
At the plate, Kyle Overstreet. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Now
nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Luis Campusano out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, C.J. Abrams, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
This one's flared out toward left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-1. Leading off the inning, Jonah Bride,
Midland,
and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A ball and no strikes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Is at the knees and called strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0.
Now batting.
So that's a good
The
job
catcher.
not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
So now to the plate, John Gorman. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Hard hit at third. Throw gets him 2 down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Digging in, Buddy Reed. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out. Ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him.
The batter,
and I'm
number
really
3,
surprised by that because I think this is the guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Digging in to try it again, Robert Poisson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ivan Castillo, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
First offering on its way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready once again, Tirso Ornelas. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The right fielder, number 15, Taylor Colway.
Ready now, Taylor Colway. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box now, Hudson Potts. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Calabwig is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dalrys Valdez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Valdez.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to
Leading
go.
off for
Now
the
at the plate,
Rockhounds,
Vimael Machi.
the second
Last
baseman.
time through was a base hit.
Vimael
From the stretch.
Machi.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Inside, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Valdez is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Mickey McDonald. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters
Now
of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
At the plate now, Chase Calabwig, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The
Now
best ones have that late
baseman.
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Nate Mondu, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pitch popped up. Overstreet over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. Amarillo out in front, 3-1. Striding in once again, Colin Moore.
Leading
He'll
off,
start things off
the
in the
left
top
fielder,
of the 9th as they
Colin
look for a little insurance.
Moore.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. McDonald is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rudy Perot.
Next will be the designated hitter, Rudy Herron. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Overstreet.
Into the box now, Kyle Overstreet. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Left side. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Sod Poodles lead it 3-1. Travis Radke is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Radke.
Stepping in, Lázaro Armenteros. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
That misses 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2, and he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Jonah Bride fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-2 is lined into right center. Base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Stepping in now, John Gorman. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Buddy Reed.
Stepping into the box, Buddy Reed. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Amarillo rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luis Patino takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plezak and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockhounds, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
So this ball game wraps up in the rain tonight, as it's been a wet West Texas rain. As pretty much through this game, it's been raining just non-stop. The Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Midland Rockhounds just decided to get out and play in that one. Well, we got to say that Corpus Christi and Frisco pretty much, gotta say, Corpus Christi beats Frisco, a final score of 9-0. Ouch! That was a complete shutout victory against the Frisco Rough Riders. So Tulsa at Arkansas. The Travelers getting a win tonight as 4-5. And Springfield at Northwest Arkansas. The Naturals finally getting a win. 7-5 in that one. But we got to go through the South and North Division win and losses. And you got to say Amarillo will pick up their 19th. Rockhounds now 18-13. Corpus Christi picking up win number 15 in this first half. Frisco getting shut out. They will pick up their 17th loss. Springfield getting a loss number 15. And Tulsa getting a loss tonight. So they'll get their 15th instead. And Arkansas winning that ball game against Tulsa. So they'll get their 15th already. And then Northwest Arkansas beating Springfield by a 2-run ball game. Final in that one was 7-5. So Northwest Arkansas does not see a 20 loss on that one. So they will chance it out another night. Well, tomorrow night is game 3 of our 4-game homestand, and gotta say this is going to go quick, because not like what we see about 7 games and at home, and it goes pretty quick. Well, for all of us here, we want to wish everybody a good night. Stay dry. It is going to be a wet and stormy night tonight here in the Metroplex at Midland. And we gotta say, we are in that month of severe weather. So West Texas could get a big bad storm that pretty much get severe and ugly. Well, our final, Amarillo 3 and Midland 1. So this was Rockhounds baseball, and now we turn you back to your regularly scheduled program. It's Cooking with Marcus. And what are we cooking, Marcus? Yes, we are cooking cheeseburgers. Ooh, yummy.